So if we're banning skirts and we're saying everyone has to wear trousers, we're removing choice.
Yeah.
And as a deputy head teacher, lots and lots of my students, the big thing that they worried about, especially girls, was their appearance. And if they didn't feel comfortable, they were less likely to come to school. So I think by banning skirts, there are going to be more girls who are not actually coming to school.
There are 24,000 schools in England alone. This is a decision that's been made by around 40 schools. And I think there's
Why do you support it?
There's a lot of logic to the decision, because when you look at what children are doing during an average school day, things like physical education, taking part in drama, practical activities...
They don't wear skirts, the uniform skirts for PE.
Can I stop you?
Well,
hang on. I mean, they don't, do they?
Well, there are a lot of schools who are having to make up for the fact that we're losing physical education in the curriculum by doing 5-minute workouts in class or the morning mile, and they don't have time to change.
So it encourages physical activity if girls wear trousers?
And I think it worries me that girls are concerned about what they look like at school more than being able to partake in the school day.
Where are these girls who worry about what they're looking like?
Well, this was Ruth's point.
I mean, a lot of girls do worry about what they're looking like. Have you worked as a teacher in schools?
I go into about 3 or 4 schools a week.
Have you ever worked as a teacher with girls pastorally? Have you ever had those discussions?
Not as a teacher, but that's what I do, PSHE.
OK, because I think if you have those conversations as a teacher with girls, it's a different point of view. Girls don't do physical activity in trousers, in their normal uniform. They change into PE kit.
Sorry, I just want to clarify. What is wrong with a skirt? Tell me.
Absolutely nothing, but a uniform is designed by its very nature to take away choice. It's making the uniform more
You've just
uniform.
taken away choice.
Yeah,
exactly.
because that's what a uniform is. There's lots of things that you can't wear to school.
Where is the feminist ideal of removing a young woman's choice? I thought the whole point of feminism, which obviously this is all wrapped up in, is that actually a woman can choose what the hell she wants to wear.
Outside of school, but in school there are lots of things that you can't wear because that's what a uniform is. It's just making the uniform more uniform. And also, I would argue, most of the co-ed schools that I go into, the girls are in skirts and the boys are in trousers. So as much as you can wear either, that doesn't tend to happen.
You're going to ban them at Wimbledon? Part of this is to respect, apparently, transgender students, right? I don't understand that link at all.
I don't understand why you're so obsessed with transgender people. This is nothing to do with transgender
but it has been linked to this.
Well, that would be a nice side effect.
They don't want to offend
but that's not the main reason why
you may be offended by a skirt. To which I would say, well, what about Wimbledon tennis then? If a transgender player emerges at the top level, do we now ban skirts from Wimbledon?
I don't understand why we're talking about a hypothetical transgender Wimbledon contestant when we started off talking about schools.
Because part of the logic for these schools banning skirts has also been not to offend transgender students.
And I think that's a beautiful side effect of it, but that's not the main reason why you would do it. It's an equaliser.
Should we change the whole way that schools operate for 1 or 2 transgender students just in case they're offended?
That's not the main reason that you would do it. The idea that we're making this concession for the benefit of transgender people alone is a fallacy.
If you're transgender, then you can have a choice as well. You can wear skirt or trousers, and like Piers said,
well, that's the point.
But the boys can wear skirts as well.
Priory School, which I attended years ago, a long time ago now, they actually said when they did this that the needs of transgender students must be taken into account. If a transgender student wants to wear trousers or a skirt, give them the choice of doing that. I've got no problem with that. What I've got a problem is telling all these girls you are not allowed to wear a skirt anymore.
I think
it's a bit like when you have girls' schools, you say we can't use the word girl anymore. You're called a girls' school. What is going wrong with this country?
You're misunderstanding what it's like to grow up as a transgender or gender-neutral or gender-fluid teen, how difficult that can be.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm saying if you want to wear the same clothes, if you want to wear a skirt, wear a skirt. If you want to wear trousers,
but
wear
what if they don't know what they want?
What I don't want is girls being taught. I've got a young daughter, 6.5. As she gets older, I don't want some busybody teacher saying you're not allowed to wear a skirt to school.
Yeah, well, that's the difference between you and me, Piers. I trust teachers, and I trust the judgments of these teachers.
Really? You trust the judgment of these teachers?
Absolutely.
Schools tell children what they can wear all the time.
This is like,
your daughter is going to have to obey all sorts of school rules.
This is like Chairman Mao's China. You will all wear the exact same thing. So you would abolish
uniform altogether, would you, Piers?
No, I would give a girl a choice. If a girl particularly doesn't want to wear a skirt, let her wear a pair of trousers. But I bet you 95% would choose the skirt on.
And lots of girls actually prefer to wear skirts because they feel more self-conscious in trousers. And that is, I worked at mixed schools my whole career, and lots of the girls would prefer to wear skirts because they feel more self-conscious when they're a teenager in trousers because it draws attention to certain parts of their body that are developing. So they would have a preference. I
Sometimes-
think we need to ask the young people what
Yeah.
they
Well,
want.
that's interesting because the Girl Guiding National Attitude Survey, which surveys thousands of young women every single year, found that actually they wanted to change their Girl Guiding uniform to make it trousers because that was what the majority
hate
of
not
those
to have the
surveyed
choice.
So
wanted.
you
I
would like
think
to
that's the
ban
bottom
skirts
line.
altogether, really, wouldn't you?
No.
Schools, girl guides, where else do you want to ban them? Seriously.
I don't want to ban skirts.
You do,
This
you
is,
do.
yeah, like I said, the
They're
parameters
offensive.
of this debate are in the wrong
Natasha
place.
says it's a practical choice. I mean, you know, for these organisations to bring in
To be able to
trousers
do the things
so
that
that
they want.
you can be,
it's
can be
not.
more
It's
active.
a totalitarian state order. That's what it is.
You're
40
overreacting.
40 schools have said no girls can wear skirts again. That is the kind of thing I'd expect in North Korea or China, not in Great Britain.
But it is what's
in
behind
Great
a
Britain,
uniform
I would
policy,
like
isn't it?
girls to be allowed to wear skirts if they choose to do so.
We hear that loud
And if
and
you
clear.
don't agree with that, there's something wrong with you. In fact, it's time for the click of the fingers. Have we got it? Wait. The world's gone nuts.